Let's come back home now, and South Africa's informal trading market is about to get a facelift. The first spaza hypermarket is set to launch. Among services the superstore will offer are Wi-Fi, in-store withdrawals and customer credit. Well, to tell us more, I'm joined by Ntutela. He's the Zande CEO. He's in Cape Town for us this evening. Sia, very good evening to you and thanks for your time. So how did you come up with this idea?
Good evening to you and everyone at home, Uveka. I think looking at how big the spazas are in terms of their contributing to retail sales, it's an opportunity that we could never have, imagined to have blossomed like this since the 90s. I'm a former banker by profession. So when I looked at the underserviced market in terms of financial inclusion and credit, when I looked at this market, I thought to myself, gee whiz, this is an awesome opportunity to get involved. So it's going to be a spaza supermarket, and you spoke just now about the size of spaza shops already, Sia. So how different, how much bigger is this hypermarket or supermarket going to be? Yeah. So traditionally, spazas were not seen as formal businesses, or were not given the status of being a business. And as you know, every businessman wants to be respected, and they want to feel like they're parting with their hard-earned cash in a way that is appreciated by the person who's taking that cash. And we just felt that your traditional kind of cash and carries were not giving that to the spazas. More than anything, they were taking. And this is where we decided then we are going to offer services beyond just the product itself. Services such as credit, services such as Wi-Fi as you shop inside of our hypermarket. And these are some of the things that we are bringing on board.
So how do you plan to offer all of these services and still keep costs lower for people to be able to afford what you will be offering or selling, the actual items in this hypermarket?
Yeah, look, I think we have, our business has been operating since 2015 now. And we've taken some time to actually go to different suppliers and negotiate on behalf of the spaza. So ours is around aggregating the demand of the spazas and making sure that we deliver to them a product at the right price, right quantity, and at the right time. And this is one thing that we are solving within Zande. So ours is to consistently negotiate with our suppliers and make them aware that it's more a volume game rather than a quick win.
So I'm assuming that because of the size of these hypermarkets, that there will be plenty of job creations here?
You're quite right. I mean, in the space that we're going to be occupying in Orange Farm now, we're talking in excess of 50 people being employed. We're talking about departments such as having, a pharmacy inside there for people to get medication. We're talking about a bakery and a butchery. So it's really, a wholesome kind of experience for the spaza. So there's plenty of opportunities in terms of employment, directly and indirectly so.
So if I understood you correctly, you say you're going to be opening, is the first one going to be in Orange Farm?
Yeah, the first one is going to be Orange Farm. We're currently operating in Ermelo and in Nelspruit at the current moment. That's where we're having our other two sites. But they are nowhere near in terms of size and in terms of scale to what we are currently building in Orange Farm. And
what's the big plan then? Is it to have one in every major township or informal settlement?
Yeah, I think traditionally, if you look at apartheid spatial planning, it never imagined 4 million people staying in Soweto. So every product that moves from outwards. So all the distributors are coming from outside, and we want to turn this around by actually having products coming from inside the township. Not only looking at big kind of manufacturers, but integrating small manufacturers within the township itself, thereby creating some sort of circular economy within townships.
All right, and how do you plan to compete with the smaller ones? I understand that you are offering more, you're offering services that they don't, but you know, we do understand that there are others that offer cheaper products. It may not be the best quality, but that's what people can afford.
Sure. Yeah, I think one of the major novelties that we are bringing on board and we are giving spazas the opportunity to participate in is a dedicated money market kiosk. So we are saying, why is it that a spaza cannot have a money market kiosk that sells the same products that a big retailer would? Things like bus tickets, things like your normal DSTV top-up, and everything else that comes within a money market kind of kiosk. So these are some of the opportunities that we are differentiating ourselves from the incumbents.
All right. Well,